Hey y'all, we back with another banger, you feel me? And guess what it is? I'm sure you can tell by the setting. For some reason, I just love doing it here. Don't fucking mind my hair, by the way. Like, I know I look like a mess, okay? But this is what you look like when you're an author. When you have deadlines to meet, you don't have time to look cute. It's writing, and reading. And I just wrote another chapter of the Nutcracker. Fire, blast. Woo! I know. Mommy is feeding you guys. Mommy's been neglecting you guys. And mommy says sorry. Mommy is so sorry. Anyway, so I'm back with another video. And I'm going to read chapter 7 of the Nutcracker, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I am going to enjoy reading this to you. Do not ask me when the next chapter is coming out. Don't look at my fucking nail, bitch. You black racist as fuck. Ooh, I was gonna say you black phobic. You racist as frick. This is a mess. It's all just a mess. But you know what? It's fine. This is cute. It adds flavor to the video. Anyway, so I apparently have to sign in. Let's just make an account, right? Because this isn't my phone. So I'm going to make an account. But yeah, I'm reading chapter 7 of the Nutcracker. Remember, comment down below what you want to see in the next chapter. This chapter, I did not take any suggestions. Straight off the fucking dome. But yeah. Let's just fucking hop right into this shit, bro. Like, what are we talking? What are we waiting and talking for? Subscribe. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your uncle, tell your brother to subscribe. We're going on the road to 100K. You feel me? Yeah. And let's just get this party started. Yeah. Got my laptop here. I forgot that I can't read it on a phone because it's not published. But okay, let's get this started. This is nostalgia. Anyway, I was going to say, after this, I'm doing Butterfly Kisses chapter 2. So run up the views on this, or my last video, my makeup tub vlog of Anime North. Run up the views on that one for... Anyway, and then Butterfly Kisses chapter 2 is coming after, so... And then Roblox will be after that, so... But okay, let's go. Trigger warning. I enter my apartment with tears pooling in the inner corner of my eyes. What happens now with Connie and I? Armin thinking he knows shit about anything, walking around all high and mighty. And Aaron. I walk towards the refrigerator while setting down my purse and keys, while tears silently roll down my face from the overstimulation of today. I huff while opening a container of leftover ravioli from the other night and begin stuffing my face. I don't even bother to put it in the microwave. Look at me, I think to myself. I scoff while shaking my head, chewing down my food. Over here eating cold-ass food and not even no bev. I'm sick! I giggle a bit while smiling to myself. Then as my laugh gets louder, it turns into a sob. I'm supposed to be a professional. Not getting involved with coworkers like we're in high school, and most certainly not getting involved with patients. Not only could this ruin my career, but this could also ruin my reputation as a credible person. My whole life has been a fucking shit show. From the minute I was birthed into this hellhole till now. And I can't seem to get anything right. But I made this bed, so I gotta lay in it and boss the fuck up. As I stand over my tear-covered ravioli, I didn't even notice Hitch walk into the house. Oh, babe, she says while dropping her purse to the floor and rushing over to me, putting me in her embrace. I embrace her back and begin to cry on her shoulder. She hushes me while rubbing up and down my back. After a few minutes of hugging and sobbing, it becomes quieter. I'm so sorry. The reading ain't improved. Do you want to talk about it? She asked me while breaking away from the hug and forcing herself to get a good look at my face. Well, not really. Not right now, at least. I said while avoiding eye contact and sniffling. Hitch inspects my face with an emotionless expression, then kisses my cheek and says, okay, well, you know I'm always here. She rubs my shoulder one last time and gives it a cute squeeze. She knows I hate talking about stuff I'm going through while going through it. I like to handle it first, then talk about it. I know. Thank you for that. I needed that hug, too. You also needed that nut, huh? Hitch says while snickering and running off to her room. What? I say in a high-pitched voice while running after her. She slams her door in my face, and I hear her cackling on the other side. Somebody forgot to tie up their suit because that hickey on your boob is the first thing I noticed when I walked in. She shouts from across the door. Mind your business! I give her door a kick and laugh while walking off. I then begin to undress and head into the shower and wash off this hectic day and prepare to get to bed. As I lay in bed, I see an incoming FaceTime call. Connie. I sigh and turn my lights off, then answer. I'm greeted by Connie in a black tank, his headset on, and the camera's at a lower angle so I could see his focus is on the game up in front of him. The tip of his tongue lightly poking at the corner of his mouth. So he's like, ah. Hello, Connie says, voice filled with energy. He glances quickly at the camera, then back up at his TV. Yes, Connie, I say while sighing. Whoa, I so hostile, Ma. Connie says with his focus on the screen above him and his eyebrows scrunched. I just had a really long day, honestly. Sorry, it's not you. I say back. I turn the lights on. I want to see you. He says with that mischievous grin placing on his face again. It's not that type of night, Cornelius. What? Who told you that? Jean, I'm gonna kill you, Connie says into his headset. Then he abruptly motions to turn off the game and picks up the phone. Who said that's what I meant, though? Oh, whatever. Stop pissing your pants, I say while rolling my eyes and getting up while turning the lights on. There she is, he says while smiling. I try to hide my smile, but it ends up peeking through. I roll my eyes and say, what? I just want to make sure you're okay. I didn't see you after our rendezvous, he says with his face in a softened expression. Yeah, I'm fine, but look, Connie, I just got this job, and I'm serious about it. It's been my dream. We can't do that again, I say while looking at myself in the FaceTime camera. Whoa, like, at all, or just there? Connie, my face deadpans. I'm kidding, my fault. I can't help myself around you, but you're right. It was unprofessional, and I'm sorry I put you in that position, he says with a look of genuinity, is that a word, on his face. There's a moment of awkward silence, and I break it by saying, I just prefer a bed, couch, car, or just not a closet or an asylum. I smirk. Oh, don't worry. The next time will be somewhere way more romantic. He puts a hand behind his head while showcasing his biceps. So, like, now he's like this on the phone, laying down against his headboard. Is it going to be a next time? I say while raising my brows. I mean, just say the word. He licks his lips. I want to bust the Connie. I'm so sorry. I keep breaking the fourth wall, but I'm sorry. Oof. I keep forgetting it's Aaron Fick. Anyway, as I motion to put my phone down. Oh, the word. He said, you know what? Let's just dial it back. Let's go back. Just say the word. Licks his lips. The word. Good night, Cornelius, I say while smiling, rolling my eyes, and then hanging up. As I motion to put my phone down, I read a text from him that says, oh, so that's how it is? LOL. Good night, pretty girl. See you tomorrow. I read over the pretty girl part a second time, set my phone on the charger, then lock it. I get comfortable in my bed, and as I doze off to sleep, my mind begins to wander, and only one thing seems to cloud my thoughts. Aaron. I seem to wake up earlier than intended. No specific reason. I wasn't having a hot dream or a nightmare. I just simply woke up at 4 a.m. feeling well rested. Well, might as well, I think to myself as I get up and get ready for work. Then a thought crosses into my head. Armin practically threatened me if he sees me talking to Aaron again. Should I just avoid Aaron like Armin suggested, or see him at times Armin wouldn't even know? I decided to put my hair in a low slick bun, apply my pearl earrings, some false lashes, concealer, and lip gloss, also lightly shaped, and fill in my brows. Putting some more effort since I have time, you know? I slip into a pencil baby blue skirt with a matching blazer to match a white corset underneath. For shoes, I got on white Prada shoes and pair it with a cute white Michael Kors tote bag. As I scan over myself in the mirror, I notice my cleavage. Fuck, almost forgot. Connie's mark is staring right back at me. I go towards the my makeup, cover it with color corrector, then concealer. Ooh, almost forgot. I motion to put my pearl on necklace, then I complete the clean look. As my heels clack on the tile floor following the pace I'm walking because, duh, it's my feet, I decide to make myself a smoothie bowl. Since I decided to wake up and be productive, I might as well be healthy and give myself a cute aesthetic breakfast too, right? Then I hear a bang. Can you please shut the fuck up? I'm having war flashbacks of having to clean on Sunday morning. Oop, my bad. I laugh and quickly turn off the blender, then get my food ready to eat. I quickly eat, then look at the time. It's 6 a.m. Alrighty. I huff and collect my keys, then make my way towards the asylum. After I park the car, I sit there and just contemplate my life decisions. Oh boy, am I really about to do this? I get out of the car and collect my purse. As I walk in, I'm greeted by Historia's bright smile up at the front. Hey, hun, someone's here early. She beams. Hey. Yeah, I felt like being a little more productive today. I reply back smiling. We love to see it. Sorry. We love to see it. You actually got here before Hanji, so just clock in and do whatever it is you got to do. I'll tell them you're here when I see him. She says, writing a note down. Oh, awesome. Thank you, I say as I walk past her to my locker. When I go to the employees' lockers, I go to the machine that we use to stamp in and clock out the time that we arrived. I then look at everyone's name to see if Armin's gone here yet. Nothing. I then walk deeper into the employees' room and see a rack of walkie-talkies. Might as well, just in case. I know what I already wanted them for, to keep watch, to make sure I knew at all times who was headed toward the Red Room. As I walk down the hall towards the Red Room, it seems as though the overnight staff is getting ready to leave and make way for the daytime shifters. Everyone's rushing past me with not a care in the world as to why I'm here so early, but after all, this must be normal. Everything is normal here. The gray on the walls seem to stretch for miles, creating a dull, trapping environment. I wonder what it's like, I think to myself, to be trapped in a place that's supposed to provide help, was supposed to help patients feel at ease, feel normal, but here they're cast away from society, trapped in a gray room with a gray bed, gray sheets, gray clothes, gray everything. Everything is gray. Honestly, a place like this is what would drive someone insane, no? Staring at the same stains every day. Yes, these people are a danger to society and themselves, but we could do a better job at helping them feel normal, right? But then again, what even is normal? Normal is whatever the man says is normal. Normal is whatever makes people feel in order. Normal, along with many things, is something that people see differently. Lost in my thoughts, I don't even realize I'm at the end of the hall in front of the Red Room. I put in my fingerprint and the door automatically creaks open. The ominous sound echoes in the hall and the lights flicker on. I look to my right, then my left, and it seems as though everyone's still sleeping. Of course, at the end of the hall, there's one light still on. The person who can't seem to ever just take a break from the outside noise and sleep. As I'm inches away from the door, I hold my breath and sigh. I then continue to make my way into his room. I open it, and I'm greeted by him laying face up. His signature emotionless expression written all over his face. He didn't even flinch to see who was at the door. I knew you'd come, he says flatly. I want to. Aaron, we need to talk, I say back sharply. So then speak to me, doctor, he says, glancing at me. Sit at the table, I say as I walk past him laying on the bed and sit at the corner of the table of his room. So he's laying on the bed and she just walked past him. He glances at my body, watching me huff, and then gets up. Ooh, I'm tired as a bitch. I'm in the mood to listen today, he says with his eyes fixated on me. You need to stop, I say almost immediately as his butt hits the seat. If you can't remain professional, I'll have you displaced. I'm just trying to do my job. Professionalism went out the door already, no? He says, raising a brow and tilting his head to the side. Aaron, I don't have time for this back and forth with you. I've worked very hard to get to where I am, and I'm not going to let some guy... No, matter of fact, some patient get in between that. He says nothing, just stares at me. Great, so if that's all, I say, starting to get up and pack my things. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to distract you, he says, avoiding my gaze. He then swiftly gets up and falls to my knees. Too stunned to speak, I look from him to the door, heart racing. What the hell is going on? I just thought we were having fun, but you're right. I'm just being difficult, he says, looking up at me, eyes pleading with forgiveness. Aaron, it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm just saying, what can I do? What can I do for you to forgive me? I'm still a tad too stunned to speak, just looking from him to the door. Let me show you how sorry I am. Please. His voice above a whisper. Him still on his knees, face inches from my front, he whispers, I just got so mad seeing those marks. It drove me crazy. Up all night thinking about him. He starts to trace small circles on the back of my knees, eyes fixed on my cunt. I love that word. Aaron, you can't. Just let me show you. He kisses the area above my skirt. I look from him to the door, air caught in my throat. I then find my arm moving without my brain, and hand motioning to hold the back of his head. Say it. Say you want me to show you who I am. It's taking everything in me now. So, I really want to call him mommy. I really want him to call us mommy, but I can't. I feel like it now. I huffed out. At this moment, his gaze breaks from my front to my eyes. His teal eyes boring into mine to put me in a trance. Seeing this stunning man on his knees, for me, it was like a switch turned on, and I loved it. This was something I had to see again. I say, voice above a whisper. She said yes if you didn't hear. He then pushes me back to sit down on the chair and then licks his lips as if he hasn't been fed for months. Ring! I'm kidding. I sit back and watch him roll up my skirt. So pretty. So pretty. He kisses my inner thigh and smiles. I stuff low moan and continue to look from him to the door. He looks up at me and frowns. Just relax, he says, gripping my thighs in both hands. I look back down at him and nod. Just hurry. I don't have much time for this. He takes my underwear in his fingers and begins to make the fabric rub against my clit. So I don't know if you guys get that image. This is so weird. I'm so like uncomfortable right now, but like the underwear's on, he grabs the top of it and he's like rubbing it, so now the fabric is like causing friction between your, yeah, you get it. I squirm in the chair because of the feeling. He smirks and continues pulling them up and down, creating friction. So wet already. He watches as the pool of my juices begin to make a mark on my underwear. She got that way. I buck my hips, matching his rhythm, not wanting this to stop because this feeling alone is extraordinary. I toss my head back in enjoyment and then feel a halt in his movement as my bucking picks up. Not yet. I didn't even get to taste you. He runs his tongue over his bottom lip and gently pulls my underwear down my leg. Before I can even state my rebuttal, his mouth attacks my clit. He's sucking and using his tongue to fiddle around with it as well. As he's sucking, I feel him insert one finger into me. I gasp as I try to keep my noise to a minimum. Ah! Okay. No, I want to hear you. He sucks faster and motions his finger upwards, directly hitting my spot, so like that. Okay, bye! Stop! I'm not doing that anymore. Okay. At this point, my moans aren't even audible. She's like, that's how she sounds. He grunts in pleasure and motions his fingers at a faster pace. As I try to cover my mouth to quiet down my moans, he stops and says, don't worry, my room's soundproof. He winks and inserts his tongue into me. He's now practically tongue fucking me at a rapid pace, and I'm unable to catch my breath. I feel a tension building up in the lower pit of my stomach. Aaron, wait, I have to... He doesn't stop. Wait, Aaron. I try to get up and push his head back, but he indulges deeper. Next thing I know, Aaron's face is covered in water. Wink, wink. But he doesn't stop. He keeps eating like he's never ate before. Aaron! I squeal. My body jerks into overstimulation. Moments later, I'm releasing onto him again. He then licks my area and thighs free and dries it with his shirt. He gets up and holds my chin to look at him. Could Connie do that? Wait, what? I mean what I said, YN. I don't want to see that or hear about that. Smell that on you again, for that matter. Do you understand me? Aaron, you understand me? I scuff, pull up my panties, and rush past him and walk out the room. Who the fuck does this guy think he is? I think to myself. Then I bump into somebody. YN, what are you doing here? And it's done. Yeah, I know. It's a short chapter, but I wanted to feed y'all, and I got distracted. If you guys know on my spam account, I went live with literally someone who was in my Smash or Pass video, if you guys remember. I was live with him. Fine ass. So yeah, I was distracted, but I wanted to at least give y'all a moment with Aaron. And I like him being in his subby era, but then in the end, he went back to being his dommy self. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you want to see. More detail, the better. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Watch my last video. Run up the views on that. Butterfly Kisses Chapter 2 is coming soon. And thank you guys so much for being with me and not giving up on the story, not giving up on me, and just supporting the movement. We're at 55.7. We're almost at 60K. That's crazy. So yeah, love you all. Thank you so much. Just a little something to keep your girls edged. Bye.